So I got that video of the black bear back in May of 23 on one of the motor vehicle free days at Cades Cove when they only allow pedestrian traffic and bicycle traffic. And on that day we saw about a dozen black bear, and all of them on the back half of that loop. But for some reason, I hardly took any video that day and took mostly just photographs, and only took a couple of video clips of some bear that we saw, and took a video clip at the end of the hike when we were talking about walking Cades Cove, and that was it. So I made sure this time when we went to get plenty of video. Cades Cove is an isolated valley located in Tennessee in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's the most visited part of the park and has about 2 million visitors annually. Cades Cove Loop Road travels one way and is most crowded on weekends and during the fall when the leaves are changing colors. There are several trails off of the loop that lead to well-preserved homesteads and church buildings, and near the Vistors Center about halfway around you can find the Abrams Fall Trailhead. This 2.5 mile trail leads to a beautiful waterfall and is definitely worth the hike. The residents of this valley initially were very resistant to having their land absorbed into a national park when the idea was proposed for a national park back in the 1920s. While the Park Service initially assured them that they were not interested in taking their land, that would soon change in 1927. That year, the Tennessee General Assembly passed a bill approving money to buy land for the national park, and it gave the Park Commission the power to seize properties within the proposed park boundaries by eminent domain. Cades Cove motor vehicle free days are every Wednesday, usually starting in mid-June and lasting through late September. These days only allow pedestrian and bicycle traffic. And as a public service announcement, there are many pull-offs for vehicles along this one-way loop. There are signs everywhere advising against people leaving their vehicles idling and taking pictures of wildlife, because it can really back up the traffic if you don't pull off in one of the pull-off areas. Please only get out of your vehicle at designated pull-offs so traffic can keep moving. We are at Cades Cove on a day with no motor vehicle traffic, and so it's only people on bikes and like us walking, and we are walking the loop 11 miles. We just got started a little bit ago. It's still early, still foggy. The fog will burn off here in a little bit, and so we're going to walk the loop. And when we did this about 2.5 years ago in May of 23, we ended up seeing about a dozen black bear, which was really neat. And so we hope to see more today.
Wifey on the Loose.
Wifey on the Loose. And she has great travel videos, recipe videos. So this is your first time doing the Cades Cove Loop.
That's correct.
All right, so we're on the back half. We just stopped at the welcome area on at the back end of the trail near the Abrams Fall trailhead. Took a break there. So now we're on the back half, making our way back to the parking lot. What is your first impression?
First impression is, it is a long walk. It's what, 11 miles, I believe?
Yeah, about 11.
It is all paved, so that's nice.
Yeah.
A lot of bicycles on the trails today.
Yeah, there's a lot of bicycle
constantly
traffic.
Dodging the bikes.
There is a lot of bicycle traffic today.
It is a beautiful hike.
Here I am. Okay, so probably most of y'all know what Cades Cove is and have driven the loop and got stuck in the traffic while people sit there rudely in the middle of the lane and watch bears.
I jogged it.
Did you jog it? Okay, so we walked it today. Trail master.
He rode.
This was Thomas's idea, and Jeff, our good friend Jeff Lynn. This was Jeff's idea?
This
was all Jeff's idea.
But I put it all together.
And we walked it today, 12 miles. And
even Josh was there, and I already know him. He was there.
The new group, you know, new member in the group.
Yeah, and we started at 5:30 this morning, and we walked for about
5:31.
5:31, and we walked for about an hour in the dark. And we saw wild turkeys.
Bear.
We saw black bear. How many black bear did we see?
At least 11.
Yeah, how many did you see?
We saw 2.
You saw 2, so we won. We saw 11.
We saw turkeys that we thought were bears.
We saw an owl.
And you saw an owl. I wanted to see an owl. We didn't get to see an owl. And so we saw a lot of stuff. If you get a chance to come up to Cades Cove and you get a chance to bicycle it or walk it, which they do on every Wednesday. Is it every Wednesday or every other?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday from May until September, you need to do it. This is my buddy, the Muffin Man, who does not miss an opportunity to make a joke about my height. So,
Because it's the easiest jokes to make.
all right, so